You are Locked On Clippers POSTCAST. Part of Locked On Sports Los Angeles on the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
What is up? Hello and welcome to the Locked On Clippers POSTCAST on the Locked On Sports LA YouTube channel, the place to hang out when every game is done. I am Pete Fox, covering sports in LA dating back to 2007. Clippers with a dramatic thriller of an overtime victory to lock up the 5 seed in the Western Conference, beating the Warriors 119. This one was an absolute nail biter right to the very end. As Brian Seaman likes to say, the teeter-totter went back and forth, ebbs and flows throughout the game. The Clippers just kept fighting. The Warriors just kept fighting. It was phenomenal. A thriller, a heavyweight slugfest, whatever sort of analogy description you want to come up with regarding a big game. It was that. And I happen to be watching the Masters right at the same time. So that's tight right down to the very end as well. So what a day so far. And we still have Dodger baseball coming up. Sorry about the false start there. I was on the Dodgers page and not the Clippers page, but we are up and running now and everything as well. I've been covering sports in LA dating back to 2007 for ESPN LA and NBC Sports Radio. Today's episode of the Locked On Clippers POSTCAST is brought to you by Prize Picks. Download the app today and use the code LOCKEDONNBA to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. Again, the final game of the regular season as the Clippers notch win number 50. The Clippers are 50. They're 50 years old. They can kick, stretch, and kick. 124-119 the final. Kawhi Leonard was fantastic with 33. Ivica Zubac was, without a doubt, what would you say? Brian Seaman said the most valuable Clipper. That's a tough call. He's right up there. His game today was so clutch and so necessary, and he did so many things for this Clipper team today that they needed. So to say he's the most valuable, it's hard to argue, but when you've got Kawhi playing the way that he is playing right now, 4 of 8 from beyond the arc for 33 points, and James Harden going off the way he did, 13 of 23, 5 of 8 from beyond the arc, 8 of 9 from the line to lead the way for the Clippers with 39. All three of these guys are definitely locked in at the right time, and that is a good feeling for Clippers fans. Norm Powell, 4 of 13 for 11, and Chris Dunn, 4 of 4, didn't miss a shot all day, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc for 11 points. Off the bench, Derek Jones, just 1 basket, and it was a huge one. Bogdanovic with 5 points, 2 of 7 and 1 3, also a clutch 3. So, I feel like the Clippers have really zeroed in on their rotation at this point. I think this is it right here. We're not going to see a whole lot of Amir Coffey until he's back to 100%. He's missed a handful of games recently, so I understand that he's not going to play a lot. 4 minutes today, no points. Bogdan will be out there. He'll get his time. Derek Jones will be out there. He'll definitely get his time. He's absolutely a key player off the bench for the Clippers. And Ben Simmons, very, very good. Nice addition to the team. This was a fantastic, fun game, and you couldn't ask for more for the way the Clippers finished this season. They've won 18 of their last 21. I mean, just absolutely on a roll. And over that period of time, that is the best record in the NBA. It was a good start, but first quarter, about 5-6 minutes in, ball stopped moving. Clippers got lazy on defense, and the Warriors grabbed the lead. Here's the good news about what's going on with the Clippers during their lapses. Their ebbs and flows, to me, are shorter and quicker. They recover from the lapse faster than they had, 20, 30 games ago. So good news that all that happened then, and now they are able to recover better. And a lot of that has to do with Kawhi being on the floor and Zubac playing the way that he's playing. It really has given James Harden the ability to not have to run the offense as much and not be relied upon as the key leading scorer for this team. These three guys together, it's a stretch to call them a big three, but they are all playing at the top of their game. Kawhi Leonard draws so much attention from the defense, it frees up Harden. It frees up Zubac. And Zubac is so key in the paint, making the short ones underneath time after time, helps the Clippers regain the lead when they get down. It helps the Clippers get a big, meaningful bucket when they need it. That spin move to both the right and the left side for Zubac with the left hand is phenomenal right now. It's so clutch and it is so reliable. Unfortunately, right at the end of the first quarter, the Clippers gave up an 11-0 run to the Warriors, which gave the Warriors a rather substantial lead at that point, 33-25, 8 points when this game was really tight up until then. Into the second quarter, the Warriors just had more energy on defense. Again, with Kawhi drawing so much attention, it left Chris Dunn open. He hit some threes, 3 in a row there in the second quarter, and the Clippers would lead at the half 60-58. The defense from Zubac in the third quarter picked up. The energy across the board picked up. Zubac was guarding the paint aggressively. The defense against Steph Curry was on point. They were double teaming him all of the time. And honestly, that's what you have to do with Steph Curry when he is playing like he did today. Did everything in his power to get his Warriors over the finish line. 10 of 20, 7 of 12 from downtown, 9 of 9 from the free throw line for 36 points, but it just wouldn't be enough.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
You have to give it to James Harden. That's what they did on the broadcast. I agree. 13 of 23, 5 of 8 from beyond the arc. He did have 6 turnovers, which is a little bit much. We would have liked to seen that, about half of that number, 3, 4, maybe. 16 turnovers in all for the Clippers, 15 for the Warriors. So they lose that battle, but not by much. That was a key factor in this game coming in. Who is going to win the turnover battle? Well, the Warriors won it, but unfortunately they lost the game. And you have to give honorable mention to Kawhi Leonard being so clutch today. 13 of 20, 4 of 8 from beyond the arc for 33 points. He had a plus minus of 17. Zubac's plus minus was 13. Powell plus 17 and Chris Dunn plus 11. James Harden plus 5. So all the starters were in plus territory. After the break, we're going to talk about the turning point because it's really hard to kind of put your finger on it, but I think I have a pretty good idea, and we'll get into what is next for the Clippers, who have sealed up the 5 spot in the West. 124-119, a thriller, instant classic of a game against the Warriors in San Francisco at Chase Center. If you are listening to the pod today and haven't seen the game yet, I would highly recommend going back and watching a replay on FanDuel. It is a fantastic game. Even though you know the outcome, just a fantastic, exciting, thrilling game. 124-119, the final. I am Pete Fox. It is the Locked On Clippers postcast on the Locked On Sports LA YouTube channel. One of the places to hang out when everything is done. Today's episode of the Locked On Clippers postcast is brought to you by Wayfair. Spring is here, and that means it's home project season. Whether you're refreshing a room or tackling a full renovation, Wayfair is the best kept secret for all things home improvement. From small updates like stylish cabinet hardware to major upgrades like new vanities, sinks, or outdoor lighting, Wayfair has quality products for every budget. Speaking of lighting, my wife, who loves to move her office around the house, literally has been in almost every room in this house except our bedroom. It was in this very room where I sit right now, which is we call it the she shed because my wife was the first occupant of it. It's a tough shed basically that we have in our backyard that we have drywalled and insulated and run with electricity. So it's a room, and it was my wife's office first. Then she moved into our guest bedroom. Then she moved into our other guest bedroom. Then she moved into the living room on the dining room table. And now she has moved back into the other guest room, which she's done a bunch of renovating on, including getting new lights that she wants me to hang from the ceiling, where guess where she got them? She got them on Wayfair because Wayfair makes home improvement easy. Get started now at wayfair.com, and their app is so easy to use. And one of the cool things about it is it keeps a history of all your purchases on Wayfair. So if you're ever curious, you like that rug or something or a lamp and you want to buy it again, you just go back into there and you can see the exact product, click on it, and you can buy it again. So check out wayfair.com or use the app. Wayfair, every style for every home. Tonight's episode of the Locked On Clippers postcast also brought to you by FanDuel. The NBA playoffs right around the corner now, and FanDuel is giving new customers an incredible way to get in on the action. Right now, when you join FanDuel and place your first bet of $5, you'll get $250 in bonus bets if that first bet wins. FanDuel makes betting so easy, whether it's picking your favorite team or diving into props. It is all there available for you. 3-pointers in the game, shooting percentage, just about everything is there when you go to look for interesting ways to put props together. Don't miss out. Head to FanDuel.com and claim your $250 in bonus bets today. All right, Clippers with a very, very exciting, impressive win in this one, 124-119 in overtime. Kawhi Leonard was great. James Harden was great. Ivica Zubac was great. I thought Ben Simmons was okay. Jonathan disagrees. Ben Simmons was really bad in this game, not even looking at the basket, passed out of a wide open layup, made 2 other passes at the nail like he had predetermined to pass. The one play, Jonathan, that I was focused in on that made me go, this guy is playing well and looked good today in his limited minutes. I mean, he didn't play all that much when you get right down to it. How many minutes did he have on the floor? 11. There was one play. It was at the 8-minute mark of the fourth. Simmons fought for a rebound, fought hard, secured the rebound, then found Derrick Jones Jr., who hammered the dunk down. It was a thrilling, fantastic play. And at that point in time, it was very clutch for the Clippers. Come to find out, neither one of those guys did much of anything else after that. But that particular play was hard work from both of them. So even though Simmons had no points and Derrick Jones had 3 points and 1 free throw in that dunk, I thought they played well in their limited time. As far as the rest of the guys, Chris Dunn was fantastic. Jonathan agrees there. Dunn hit big shots, 4th best player this game. Okay, fair enough. A distant 4th after Kawhi, Zoo, and Harden, but that's fine at this time of year. 3 is really all you need, and then the help from those other 2 guys. I think looking at what we've got from the Clippers right now, I feel most confident about the fact that the rotation is tight and that they're not wondering, well, what about this guy and what about that guy? And it feels like, and I've been seeing this through this 2021 game run where they've been playing fantastic, is that Ty Lue has really started to tighten things down, and that is the mark of a good coach, in my opinion. Again, the defense has been fantastic all season long, ranging from 2 and 3 in the rankings all season long. I believe they're at 3 now, but over this stretch of the last 21 games, it's definitely the best defense in the league, and they are peaking at the ultimate right time. They were doubling up on Curry at the appropriate right time all day long. It was fantastic to see. And still, Curry's such a stud. He still figured out a way to bang down 36. So they made life hard on him, and he was still able to get it done. But if they hadn't done that, he could have gone off for 50 and they would have lost this game. But they played very, very well, and across the board on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Kawhi Leonard through this stretch shooting 53%, been just red hot from the floor. Clippers on the night, 55%, 46 from beyond the arc, and 77 from the line, while the Warriors weren't really much worse. 54% from the floor and 45 from beyond the arc. I mean, that's how tight this game was. 55% and 54%, 46% and 45% from beyond the arc. Just a thrilling, fun game to watch, and I'm so glad the Clippers were able to pull it out and lock down that 3 seed. So as we look ahead, unless I misunderstood everything,
this is what you'll be talking
about the Clippers locking down the 5 seed in the West, which means they don't have to mess around with that play-in tournament, and they'll be facing the Denver Nuggets, who will have home court advantage at Ball Arena, but a team that is not as hot as others. So it is a very, very tasty matchup for the Clippers. The Nuggets have won 3 in a row. Yes, they just fired their coach. Let's not forget about that. But they're 5-5 over their last 10, where the Clippers are 9 of 10 over their last 10. So I can't wait. I think it's going to be fantastic. The play-in tournament obviously will happen first. It looks like I think this is all finalized. The Warriors are the 7, Memphis is the 8, Sacramento the 9, and Dallas is the 10. So that is what is ahead for the Clippers, and they will rest till a week from yesterday. Next Saturday, to the best of my knowledge, is when they will get rolling against the Nuggets. That's going to do it for the Locked On Clippers postcast. As the regular season comes to a conclusion, we wait for the postseason. Clippers with 50 wins, 50-32 to finish in the 5-hole in the Western Conference. We will talk after that next playoff game a week from yesterday, next Saturday, this Saturday, however you want to look at it. And in the meantime, we'll be doing Dodgers. So tonight, Dodgers start at 4. I'll be on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel for the Locked On Dodgers postcast. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you listening. Appreciate the comments. Clippers win this one 124-119 in overtime to secure the 5 seed. Have a good night. Check you after the Dodger game. Take care.